So with the advent of AI, there are many ways to actually create out teaching contents. But one of the effective ways to create teaching content is by using TeachShare, which is an AI tool for teachers. So I'm just going to go around over here and type in teachshare.com, let's say for example right here, and press enter. So once you go ahead right here, you can see that you have a prompt area which allows you to actually go ahead and then generate out slides, pages, or even lesson plan right here. So let's just go around over here and then let's say for example, create out a lesson plan as needed. You can even go ahead and attach out a file that you want to base off, or a YouTube video that you want to base off, a website link or a resource as necessary. But I'm going to go ahead and then create out my own let's say lesson plan right here. So now the time is going to be, let's say for example 30 to 45 minutes right here, just like this. Then you can go ahead and then target the grade. Let's say for example I'm going to go ahead and say this is for grade 8, and then you can see that you can go ahead and say I'm going to create this lesson plan for explicit instruction. So now I want to go ahead right here. You can see that I can actually go around right here and sign in and edit out the PDF as well right here. Anyways, if you want to edit out later, you do need to sign in, and that is what we're going to take a look at as well. So I'm just going to go around and say create a class plan to teach about the importance of electricity right here, just like this. So I'm just going to go ahead and give it a topic just like this, and then I'm going to go ahead and hit on send. And then what happens is that it is generating lesson plan, as you can see right here, just like this. So you need to go ahead and wait for a bit. It is actually researching, and then you can see that this is what you have. So you can see that 28 minutes, it's learn, and then you can see that there's practice, assess, and so forth. So let me just go ahead and create out the lesson, and then you can see it says sign in to continue. So let's just go ahead and continue out with my Google account itself. So now I'm going to go ahead and sign up for an account right here, just like this, because as I typed in my first prompt, it is actually letting me do this. So once I do that, you can see that this is what you have. So now you can see that it is creating introduction to electricity right here. Then you can see that it says how electricity powers our will. And then there's the practice and assess and closing right here. So it created out a full lesson plan, and then it's actually going ahead and then giving me a duration as well. I can even go ahead and download this out as I want, and there you go. That's the lesson plan right here. Of course, I'm using the free version, so you got the watermark and all, but you can see that it actually goes ahead and gives you the lesson plan right here. It's still loading out different contents right here. For example, there's the reflection, an exit ticket, as you can see right here. So if I were to go ahead and click, it even went ahead and then created out a resource I can use for this. So you can see that this is what you have. So it created a reflection and exit ticket within a document format, as you can see right here, that I can utilize as well. So you can even go ahead and then add in, let's say for example, media right here, and edit it out as you want as well. It's still generating right here, just like this. So it's not allowing you to edit this just yet. So over here, you can see that there's different contents, like it even created a slideshow right here, just like this. So as you open it up right here in TeachShare, you can see that it created out slide right here, just like this as well. So you can see that there's the slide right here that you have. So it says complete the onboarding over here on the site as well. So let's just go ahead and continue that out. So I do need to go ahead and then let's say for example, select this out in order for me to be able to edit this out right here. So I simply have this out right here. So now it says getting started right here. So let's just go ahead and close it, continue with free right here, just like this. Select this out and continue right here. And then I'm going to go ahead right here, and let's say I'm going to go around and say YouTube school. Let's say for example right here, I'm just going to go ahead and select it, and I'm going to go around and say young on. Let's say for example, let's go ahead and let's say connect it out, and then I'm going to go ahead and select, let's say for example 10, 11, 12, 9, 10, 11, 12. So let's just go ahead and do that, and then I'm going to go around and select out all right here. So it's just asking for my content right here. And as I do that now over here on the left hand side, I do have the privilege to go ahead and then edit this out, edit the slide out as I want. I can go ahead and then publish this or share it in Google Classroom, share it with colleagues, and even go ahead and download this out as you can see right here. So now apart from that, you can see that there's this let's say slideshow again, and there's a resource right here. Like let's say for example, there's an activity sheet right here that I can actually go ahead and use right here as well. So you can see that it says powering the wheel and so forth right here. So now this is the full lesson plan generation right here. You can go ahead and download this out right here, and you can see that this is what you have, a fully usable, let's say, slide right here, just like this. So let's just go ahead and close this out, let's say for example, and then I'm going to go to the create section again. So that is how you can actually go ahead and then create out lesson plan. But apart from that, you can create slide as well. So let's say I'm going to target this for 8th right here, and I'm going to go around and say importance of computer programming, let's say for example right here. So once I do that and then click on create slide right here, I haven't chosen much other option, but you can actually go ahead and make it more specific as we did for the lesson plan as well. So you can see that it says I'll create a 10 slide presentation on importance. So let's make changes to, let's say, make 15 slides. So you can actually go ahead and then tell it to make some specific tweaks right here, just like this. And it says, okay, I'll expand the presentation to 15 slides on the importance of computer programming. So let's just go ahead and say looks good. And then what happens is that it goes ahead and then starts generating out the slides for me, as you can see right here. So it's generating the resources, as you can see right here. And then it gives you interesting fact regarding the particular content that I gave as well, so that you're not very bored while you're actually waiting for the content. So it's building the resource. You can actually see the blank slides right here. And as I showed you earlier, everything will be editable as well. So you can see the power of computer programming right here. You even got the relevant images right here. Then you got the hidden wheel, everything around uses codes, as you can see right here. And then it uses the relevant images right here as well. And you can see that there's the power of computer programming. There's the hidden wheel, as you can see, the language of innovation and so forth. And as you go around right here, you can see that everything right here is created for you. You got the lesson summary and recap and everything else, as you can see right here, just like this. So this is basically how you can actually go ahead and then create out slide as well. And of course, you can go ahead and edit this out as you want as well. You can go ahead and experiment out with what you have. So let's just go ahead back right here. Let's say, for example, I'm going to go around over here onto create. And another thing that you can actually create is pages, some worksheets. So let's say this is for independent practice for students, and this is for grade 4. Let's say, for example, you can even go ahead and select out a time range. So let's say this is for 30 minutes. And I'm going to go around and say, let's say, for example, technology around us. So this is the topic that I want to give. And like I said, you can go ahead and attach out contents and create the contents on basis of it as well. Now let me just go ahead and choose this and create out a content right here on technology around us. And this is for 4th grade, as you can see. So it says, I'll create technology around us worksheet for 4th graders that explore everyday devices. I think it says 2 pages in colors with a mix of 10 matching, but let me just go around and make it 5 pages, let's say, for example, right here. I want it to be detailed. So once that is done, you can actually see that it'll actually go ahead and it says, okay, I'll expand the technology worksheet to 5 pages to include more variety. So let's just go ahead and say looks good. And then it actually goes ahead and generates out a document for me, as you can see right here. So it's building the resources right here, just like this. And just like with the slides, it's giving out, let's say, interesting information right here, just like this as well. So you can see it says, did you know the first computer programmer is here, and so forth. So this is what you have. You got the name and the date. You got exploring technology right here, just like this. You got the goal, and it says you already know this. And then you got all of the detail right here, just like this. You got the hardware versus software right here, just like this. What is hardware? What is software right here, just like this. So hardware, I can touch it. Software, I can Okay, it says invisible instruction, and you can actually see that it gives the sorting let's say task right here, just like this as well. So this is basically how you can actually go ahead and then create out educational materials right here using TeachShare AI tool right here. And these are all editable, so you can go ahead right here and then, let's say for example, make changes as you want right here, just like this. So this is basically how you can go ahead and create out educational materials as you need using TeachShare AI tool. So hope you guys learn something as always. And as always, please like, comment, share, and subscribe